Hey, how's it going? So today we are going to be going over a junk removal campaign. I'm going to be showing you some of the ad groups, the keywords, and yeah, just kind of showing you what works, what doesn't work, and kind of letting you take it and run with it. So if you're new here, my name is Chris. I kind of go over everything related to Google Ads, case studies, tutorials, all that kind of stuff. So if you like what you see, if you got a little bit of value out of it, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's just kind of jump right into it. So this particular junk removal campaign is actually in Orlando, Florida. Daily budget on this one is currently 150 a day, and this one is actually going 6 days a week. So this one is Monday through Saturday, and in, let's see, May 9th to June 9th on this particular campaign. Got about 2,744 impressions, 194 clicks, about a 7% click-through rate. The cost per click on this one is still pretty high, working on bringing that down, but in that 30-day window at about $4,300 spend, got 83 leads at about $52 per lead. So the conversion rate is kind of balancing out that cost per click. On this one, it is up at just about 43%. It's at 42.78%. Of 194 clicks converted into leads. So to do that, there's been a lot of optimization, a lot of testing on this one. I redesigned the landing page, all that kind of stuff. Really helped to boost up that conversion rate and kind of offset this cost per click. Because if that conversion rate wasn't as high as it was with that cost per click, it wouldn't be looking too good. But we're kind of able to balance that out with the cost per click. So on top of the bid strategy, I'm using maximize conversions. I've got a target CPA set on the account. Like I said, there's been a lot of testing. I've cut out a lot of keywords. I have done landing page testing, ads testing, all that kind of stuff, all to kind of get this number to where it is now. And that process never stops. So it's going to be constantly, kind of going in and making optimizations, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work. But yeah, so those are the overall metrics. If we look at the conversion actions in that window of time, so that May 9th to June 9th window, there were 14 call extension leads. So somebody that saw the phone number in the ad tapped it to call. There were 48 landing page phone calls and 21 lead form submissions. And those lead forms are name, phone number, email, and then the type of junk they need removed. So you're looking at about 52, about what's that, 62 phone calls. My mental math is atrocious, but that should be 62 phone calls right there. If I'm wrong, you can yell at me in the comments. But that is kind of what the conversion actions look like. So skewing more phone calls than form fills. I believe this one, let me just double check. I believe this one is running desktop and mobile. Yeah, it is mobile and desktop. Let me just go like this. So most of the traffic is going to mobile phones. Mobile phones and desktop are both converting really well. Desktop is actually 44%, so I could probably get rid of that little -3 bit adjustment. But yeah, overall desktop and mobile is converting really, really well in this campaign. And if we jump into the ad groups, you can kind of see how I have things structured here. So everything on this campaign is intended to be really, really high intent. So I've got, let me just scroll this over. Where's my cost per lead? Oh, here we go, down in the end. So yeah, I've got junk removal, furniture removal, junk pickup, appliance removal, and then I've got some geo ad groups. So Orlando, Kissimmee, junk hauling, hot tub removal. There's been some hot tub removal leads that have come in, and then one more geo. So overall, the cost per click is kind of all over the place, with junk removal being generally the most expensive. Orlando is a pretty competitive market, but again, we've been able to kind of balance things out with that conversion rate. So like I say in a lot of my case studies, the biggest thing with any Google Ads account comes down to structure and relevance. So if you want to get higher conversion rates, you need to make sure that you have your keywords structured into ad groups like this, that you are showing relevant ads to those keywords, and then you're sending them to a relevant landing page. So if we jump into our keywords on this campaign, you can see a lot of the keywords are very high intent. So junk removal near me, get rid of junk removal service, appliance removal, furniture removal companies. I'm not going to go through every single one of these, but you can see everything on here, it's either phrase or exact. So I really want to control the type of traffic coming in, which is why it's a little bit more expensive. And some of them do need to get trimmed out because the CPCs are getting a little bit silly on this one. But again, it's kind of averaging out in a good spot. But yeah, everything on here is super high intent, which, you know, will drive up the CPCs a little bit. But you want to make sure you're bidding on high intent traffic, not, you know, things like 1-800-GOT-JUNK pricing or something like that. Because if you don't have high intent searches coming in, you're just not going to convert them at a rate that will actually make sense and, you know, have affordable cost per lead and all that kind of stuff. So make sure your keywords are high intent, make sure they are structured into your ad groups kind of like this, and you should be good. So, you know, it really kind of comes down to making sure you have that structure in place, and then making sure your ads, which I can't really show you on this particular account, make sure your ads are speaking to, for example, if you're running furniture removal, make sure your ads are talking about furniture removal, and then when they go to the landing page, make sure the landing page is talking about furniture removal. If you have those things lined up, you should see higher conversion rates. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this campaign. So if you have any questions, you know, just drop them in the comments below. And if you are a business owner, you're looking to run a campaign, I can take a campaign like this, bring it into your market, and potentially help you out. If you go to the description below, there is a form. Just put in your information. I can check it out, see if I can help you, and if I can, I will let you know, and we can potentially get a campaign set up and running for you. Outside of that, if you did get any value out of this video, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks.